Hello everyone, my name's Andy and welcome back to another Cryptovlog. Today we're talking about Bitcoin bubble. Is it a bubble or is it not? I think if we're going to conclude to something concerning that matter, we definitely have to answer a few other questions before we answer that. And I would definitely start with a market cap. We've recently hit $500 billion and a little more, I think, of a total market cap for cryptocurrencies. And while that is a very big milestone to achieve, I think it brings a question with it of, has the value risen with the price? Is the value equivalent to the price that these cryptocurrencies are representing? In my personal opinion, I think not, because the functionality and the usability, I feel they're not there yet to be able to justify such a high rise in price. And if somebody watches these cryptocurrencies every day, I think it's pretty visible that one of the main factors that the price is going up is by answering the question of why people buy these cryptocurrencies. And I think a very high percentage of people is because they just heard from somebody, possibly the people that use them for the actual functionality, which is a very small percentage, that they can make money, that they can get rich quickly. And buying Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies with this incentive is always a very obvious point of a bubble. I think it's a very good starting point for a bubble, because if people are not going in for the right reasons, then that just creates really high demand with no sustainability. High demand rises the price exponentially, and then with high prices, we just have a sell-off. And when the sell-off happens, it brings panic. Panic brings more sell-off. People lose their money and their minds. I think in order with that, the next question is, who is buying all of these cryptocurrencies and who is using them? We're definitely seeing the first steps of institutional money coming into the market, and that is having the Chicago Board Options Exchange and the CME Exchange opening in a couple of days. And with that, I think there's a new door opening for new people to come in. Of course, institutional money, with it, I feel it brings an umbrella of a good tag, a good symbol, that, oh, okay, so cryptocurrencies are actually safe and they're actually usable, so more people can come in. And with that, we could definitely see more mainstream adoption, more security in people's eyes. But this is, I think, where the most crucial part of it is, because it really depends on the mainstream adoption whether we're going to be in a bubble or not. What I mean by this is that if people continue to come in to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies just to get rich quickly, then there's no question that we're going to head into a bubble. Even if we're not, we're definitely going to be in one, because people are not getting in for the right reasons. They're just getting in to get rich, and without having any proper knowledge, it is very easy to lose money, at least in this market. Having said that, I think if people do indeed come to the mainstream adoption with a good incentive of actually using every cryptocurrency for what it offers, have it be, the blockchain technology, the advantages that it provides, all the goodies, the good exchange, the good transactions, the elimination of the intermediaries. If people start to use it, everyday people like you and I start to use cryptocurrencies as a means of communication, because money at the end of the day is just that, is a means of interacting and communication to express value. If we use cryptocurrencies as that, then I think even if we would be headed into a bubble, we would definitely not burst, because this would bring sustainability, it would bring stable prices, it would bring all kinds of good things, I believe. And while I do think Bitcoin is going to, at some point, I do think it's going to cross $30,000. That is just my personal opinion. Of course, I have a feeling that in order to have a healthy growth as a cryptocurrency, I think at least Bitcoin needs to have a healthy correction. It definitely has to find a support line and take it from there, really, because of course, again, this is my personal opinion, but I do think that this high spike in price has been created by demand and hype because of the futures announcements. And having said what I said about the $500 billion market cap, even though it sounds like a big number, it is definitely still very small compared to other markets right now in the world. And as a result of that, I think there's definitely a lot of room for Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrency market to expand and grow. It is just in our hands of how we're going to use it and how we're going to introduce new people to it, and what incentives are we going to put in the new people to be able to build sustainability and good community around it. Anyway, these are my thoughts. This has been it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.